Hi, I'm Kamakshay Masnura. I'm open source software evangelist, a full stack web developer. I'm also an academic of data science and analytics. I have been creating a series of webcasts related to JavaScript for beginners, and this just deals with some of the fundamentals related to JavaScript. In my previous video, I've explained about different types of data, just like numerical data and non-numerical data, by talking about characters and strings. In this video, I'm going to talk about different types of data structures. So, data structure, what I mean is collection of different types of data. So, suppose if I have a variable a, I can just I can just create a variable by by passing a number, or by passing a character, or maybe a string. But what if I want to have the numbers, characters, strings, all of them together? Then I cannot have a variable. I can create a variable, but such collection is called as a data structure. Especially, there are different types of data structure. Most importantly, we have two fundamental data structures like arrays and objects. Okay. So now, what is an array? Array is a collection of different things. It doesn't matter what you have inside. You can have anything. So to create an array, you can just it is just let list. It means list is a variable in my workspace. Now I call list is equal to. So whenever I want to create an array, I have to enclose all those data types inside the square brackets. Okay. Whatever I put inside square brackets is just going to be treated as an array by JavaScript. Now I can just start writing. I'm sorry again. 2, 3, 4. So let me stop there. Now this is just a list. Okay. Suppose if I want to know, this list has got an index, and at the same time when you write the name of the list and put a dot over there, then it will show you all the possibilities that we can do with this list. Okay, suppose if I use length, it has 4 elements inside this list, and then you got something called concat. But to concat, let me concat. Suppose if I add something else to this list, it adds, but list is list. Okay, so to save that, whenever we concat something, and then we need to create another list change, something like that. So now I can just make use of let or where, whatever it is, list change. Now I have two different, one is list change. Okay, now list, let's see what are the different, I can just go for entries, I don't know, maybe find index can be one of the better. Suppose if I want to find the index for 1, I think I already have find index type error. Why? I got list, right? What is there? List find index. Okay, and then let me put 1 over there, and then why it is showing me the, I don't know, maybe index of, I think, yeah, index of, okay, and then 1. Now we got this 0. And then index of 2 is because in JavaScript the indexing starts from the 0 based index. Okay. Now in the same fashion, list change index of mk. We got mk, right? So that this is 4. Suppose you want to go for the last one, there is another alternative. List change. Okay, length, this is also the alternative. Sometimes this does kind of this is actually indexing. I'm using the number, so I should use square brackets, that is mk. List square bracket 0. In index 0 I have 1, index 1 I have something like that. So you can do a hell lot of things with this index. The other data structure is actually object. This object is nothing but the collection of data in key value pairs. This is called dictionary in Python. So if you had experience with Python, we simply refer to such collections are referred to dictionaries. Okay, so in JavaScript, I can create one like this. I have to start curly braces Okay, and then I can press enter. Now here my list starts. First name, okay, and this is just going to be a mark, something like that. Just don't care. My name is not Kamek, but nothing wrong if you last name, and then I call Musunu. Actually, it is a Musunuru. There's nothing wrong if I. Now this is a dictionary. So date in dictionaries. So if I want to retrieve the data, I need to use the key names. Okay, dict key. That is actually last name. Okay, L name. Now that is Musunu. Date dot. We got so many other. Has a property of is property of to string value of. That could be a good value of. Maybe I can just f name. I can just it is not actually the f name. Value of value of comes like this. You have anything called keys? No, don't have keys. Okay, that's about the. This is also referred to as dictionary in other languages. In JavaScript we call it as object. This is called an object. Now let me talk about another data structure, that is JSON. JSON is actually the collection of collections, which means it is a collection of dictionaries. So for time being, I can JSON object. I can simply call it as JSON object is equal to. I can come here and create a dictionary. Object, that is employee 1. So this employee is a list of. This guy is going to have a list of f name. Now I think I can go for list of f name. I think I should have again the employees. Okay, let me call employees, and here, sorry, again here. I'm extremely sorry, actually this is not, I'm doing a mistake. This is not is equal to, this is a dictionary. It's not a dictionary, it is an object. So now it is possible for us. Now we can go for the first employee. F name is, again I did a mistake, out of JSON object is equal to start the. Now my keyboard has problem. Employees. Now this is a list of. This is just going to the. F name is. Okay. First name is going to be Mark, and then L name is going to be. Everything is colon. Okay. Please be cautious. So now let me close this. Comma. Now again another employee. I'll just copy paste this. Okay. Now I simply will change this. Okay, names. I call it another name, kind of Suka. And then when I press enter here, I need to close my dictionary, array, and then I need to close my JSON. Now everything is okay. Now to access the data inside this JSON object, now when I press square bracket, it will just show me the hints. Okay, employees, there are 2 employees. Okay. Now at 0 position, the employee number 1 is there, and the first position employee 2 is there. JSON objects, employees, and then who is at 0. So let me say this. He is called Mark. and who is at 1, and he is something called now at 1. And what is the F name? Okay, it is something called Sukan. And what is the L name? So this is actually a very dynamic way of accessing different the JSON. Some extent, if array is the collection of different types of data, just like the numbers and characters, and the object is actually data structure which can handle the data in key value pairs. And a JSON data structure is something like it is a collection of objects kind of thing. In objects, what happens, it is also possible to have, say, let's say, let obj, as I said, a dictionary kind of thing. It can also handle different, the employee, say, names. This can be the names of the employees. You see, I can have K, I can have Mr. Miss S or something, Y. These are all actually some of the employees. This is actually a list. And now their, age details can be something, a list. Something, let me take some random, 3, right? So this object actually, it can handle lists, arrays. Okay, so I'm extremely sorry, actually I'm a Python person, so I'm using Python words inside the JavaScript. Wherever I'm calling list, it is actually an array. Wherever I'm calling dictionary, it is actually an object. So this is an object inside which we have two different lists, but they are named lists. Okay, that is what is the advantage of objects. So it will tell me what are the ages, something like that. And since this is a list, I can also use the index of the list. So this is actually the fun involved in learning about the data structures using JavaScript inside the Chromium console. Okay, this is for this video. Thanks for watching, and excuse me for my typos and other mistakes, because I'm a hurrying person. I do a lot of spelling mistakes. I do a lot of my voice is, I have a lot of slurring in my voice, and please excuse. So stay tuned for the new content. Keep watching my videos, and subscribe to my video channel. Please press like button. Thank you. Thanks a lot.